Let's talk about being Black around the world. It's more than what you see on TV or social media. It's life, lived in full color, deeper than stereotypes. This is about pulling back the curtain, the good, the bad, and the awkward. Like how your hair becomes a global topic, or your music taste surprises people. The little and big things that connect us and make each experience unique. This isn't about complaining, it's about sharing and understanding. Being Black isn't one story. From Lagos to London, each place has its own flavor. So buckle up, this is the real tour. We're here to show the world what it really means to be Black. Everywhere. Let's make sure they see. This is Blackness, unfiltered, global, and real. Ready? Let's go. Ready? Africa. Where do you even start? People hear Africa and think safaris or poverty, but it's a continent of 54 countries, each with its own vibe. Being Black in Nigeria isn't the same as in Ethiopia or South Africa. The motherland is not a single story. In many African countries, being Black is the norm, a baseline many elsewhere never experience. Imagine not being the Black person in the room, but just a person. Of course, there are still layers, ethnicities, languages, class, politics. It's not a utopia, but the constant awareness of your race? It's different. The daily hustle is real, but so is the joy. The music, the food, the fashion. Oh, the fashion. Community is strong. People look out for each other. Africa is not a monolith. It's a mosaic, vibrant, complex, and always moving forward. America, land of the complicated. Being Black in America is its own epic saga, full of pain and triumph. History isn't just in books, it's in the streets, in daily life. You feel those echoes every day, from slavery to civil rights to Black Lives Matter. It's a constant conversation, a fight, and a source of strength. Everyday life can feel like a tightrope. Code switching is second nature. 1 minute you're with your crew, the next you're in a boardroom. Adjust. There's worry about police, about bias in jobs, housing, healthcare. It's exhausting, but Black excellence is everywhere. Pushing boundaries, creating, demanding better. Black America isn't one thing. It's many cultures within a culture. Caribbean, African, Southern, Northern, West Coast. Each with their own traditions, slang, food. It's a rich, vibrant mix, a gumbo. That diversity is powerful, it fuels innovation. And the joy? It's resilient, defiant. It's in cookouts, church, family reunions, music, art, laughter. We celebrate, build community, uplift each other, even when the world tries to push us down. The hustle isn't just survival, it's about thriving, making a way out of no way, saying, we're still here, we're still magic. That's undeniable. The world sees the struggle, but not always the strength, or the joy. But it's there, every day, in every city, every family, every dream. Black America is complex, beautiful, and unstoppable. The story is still being written, and it's one of resilience, hope, and power. So don't just watch, listen, learn, because this story matters, and it's far from over. That's the real America, and we're not going anywhere. Europe, castles, cafes, and, surprise, Black people. We've been here for centuries. Being Black in London isn't the same as Paris, Berlin, or Rome. Each country has its own history with colonialism and race. Sometimes it feels like you're a new idea, even if your family's been there for generations. You navigate old, historic spaces, and sometimes feel like a walking contradiction. People might stare or ask, where are you really from? There's an assumption you're an outsider, even at home. But there are amazing Black European communities, creating their own spaces, art, and sounds. From UK grime to French hip-hop, there's a fusion of cultures that's exciting. Young Black Europeans are redefining what it means to be European, challenging old narratives, saying, we are here, we are part of this. It's a new chapter. The old world is making room for new narratives, and that's a beautiful thing. Asia, a whole different vibe. For many Black people, being in Asia is unique. You might be one of the few Black faces around, especially in Japan, South Korea, or China. Get ready for stares, lots of them. Not always mean, sometimes just pure curiosity. It can be intense, or even funny, depending on your mood. Experiences vary wildly. In some places, there's a fascination with Black culture, hip-hop, basketball, fashion. But people might not know much about actual Black people. You become an ambassador, whether you want to or not. Answering questions, dispelling myths. It's emotional labor, but also a chance to connect. Challenges? Definitely. Language barriers, finding hair products, sometimes fetishization or ignorance. Dating and job opportunities can be a whole adventure. But it's not all struggle. There are growing Black communities, expats, students, artists, entrepreneurs, finding their way. And the positives? Genuine kindness, learning a new culture, incredible food. There's a sense of adventure, of pioneering. You learn about your resilience, your ability to adapt. And when you connect with someone on a real level, it's extra special. Asia isn't for the faint of heart, but it's unforgettable. The stories here are just beginning, and they're worth telling because every new place brings new lessons and new reasons to be proud. No matter where you are, if you're Black, there's this unspoken understanding. You see another Black person across a crowded street in a place where you're both minorities. There's that nod, that little smile. It says, "I see you, I get it." It's like a secret handshake with your eyes. That connection is real and powerful. It's in the shared experiences, explaining your hair, the assumptions, the music that unites us. Laughter, food, family, community. These things cross oceans and languages. It's a cultural DNA that recognizes itself instantly. Think about the way we season food, the rhythm in our walk, our speech patterns, even when languages differ. There are echoes, similarities, a certain flair, and resilience. We're all part of a global family, sometimes dysfunctional, but deeply connected. That's not something you learn in school. We're not all the same. Our cultures are rich and diverse. A Black Parisian isn't a Black Brazilian, but there's a layer of shared experience, navigating the world in this skin. It creates a unique bond, a global solidarity. We support each other's art, celebrate successes, mourn losses. It's a quiet strength, a global network. That's the beauty of Blackness worldwide. It's a connection that can't be broken, and it's something to be proud of. So next time you see that nod, know it means more than words. It's history, culture, and hope, all in a glance. That's the power of our global family, and it's only getting stronger. We're everywhere, and we're connected. Always. That common thread is real, but let's not get it twisted. Being Black in Lagos isn't the same as London, Tokyo, or Toronto. The differences matter, a lot. It's not just geography, but history, local culture, power dynamics. The racism or ignorance you face. It varies wildly. In some places, it's systemic, baked into laws and institutions. In others, it's social exclusion or just plain ignorance. Microaggressions change flavor. Can I touch your hair? One day you speak English so well. The next. Privilege exists within the Black community too. An African American in Africa might have certain advantages or face new expectations. A Western passport can mean privilege over locals. These are uncomfortable truths, but part of the story. Colorism is global too within our own communities. The closer to a certain ideal, the easier it might be. It's complex, and we have to talk about it. Daily life, access to resources, economic opportunities, safety shapes your Black experience. It's one thing to deal with stares, another to worry about your rights. So while there's solidarity, there's also diversity of struggle. Understanding these differences is key. It helps us support each other better and makes our global community stronger. The struggle isn't the same everywhere, but the need for understanding, that's universal. Let's keep having these conversations. Let's keep learning from each other because that's how we grow and how we win together. Enough about the struggles. Here's the real untold truth. Being Black around the world is also incredibly joyful. Our joy is our rebellion, our strength. It pops up everywhere, in every corner of the globe. Think about the creativity, the innovation. From street art in Brazil to high fashion in Lagos to tech in Nairobi. Black folks are creating, building, dreaming. We turn pain into art, struggle into song, that's a superpower, and the world is better for it. The way we build community, big city or tiny village, we find each other. We support, create chosen families, safe spaces, where we can just be unapologetically Black. The potlucks, game nights, book clubs, WhatsApp groups that span continents. These are lifelines, sources of energy, places to recharge, and the simple, everyday beauty, the diversity of our skin, hair, features, the richness of our cultures, the food, the music, the laughter. These aren't small things, they're everything. They remind us who we are and why our existence is a gift. Despite it all, we shine. Our joy is contagious. Our resilience is unmatched. And our stories are worth celebrating. So let's keep finding our shine everywhere we go. Because Black joy is global, and it's unstoppable. The world needs to see it. And so do we. Let's keep spreading that light, because it's ours. So what's the takeaway? Being Black around the world is a lot. It's beautiful, hard, surprising, everything at once. The biggest truth? Our stories are still being written. By us, for us. There's so much more to discover. About each other, about ourselves. The key is to keep talking honestly. Share the good, the bad, the awkward. The more we share, the more we understand, and the less isolated we feel. This isn't just for Black people. Everyone can benefit from understanding these realities. It makes the world smaller, more connected, more human. There's hope in that connection. Seeing Black folks innovate, fight for change, find joy, it's inspiring. It reminds you you're part of something bigger. A global tapestry of Blackness. Rich, vibrant, unbreakable. That's a powerful thing to belong to. A legacy and a future. So let's keep learning, exploring, asking questions, listening. Read books by Black authors from everywhere. Watch films, travel if you can, support Black businesses, challenge your own assumptions. The story of Blackness is global, ongoing. The more we engage with it, the brighter our collective future. For real. So let's get to it. Keep talking, keep connecting, keep growing, because our story isn't finished. And it never will be. That's the beauty of it.